There are many reasons you may be taking this class: job, license renewal, certification. Before you begin, we'd like you to hear from some people whose lives were changed by the skills that you're learning today. At the Golden Anniversary Survivor Celebration, 50 cardiac arrest survivors gathered to honor the heroism of the people who provided the CPR that helped save their lives. Brian is an NSC Pediatric instructor and the loving father of 3. The family had gathered at their grandparents' when 2-year-old Kinlee slipped out of the house and ended up in the swimming pool.
I hear my father yell no, and I knew immediately something bad had happened. So I started CPR.
After the paramedics arrived, Kinlee was taken to the hospital and put on 100% life support, but eventually she made a complete recovery.
Yeah, you guys gave me the tools and the skill sets to save a life.
Jim was at work on the ramp at Southwest Airlines when he went into cardiac arrest. Fortunately, his co-workers were trained in NSC First Aid and CPR.
I stopped and just went face first into the baggage cart and then down onto the cement. He said, you were blue and purple, and he said, I knew you were dead. He said, there wasn't any question that you were dead. And right after he yelled for help, he started CPR.
Thanks to early intervention with CPR, Jim not only survived, but made a complete recovery.
I don't make it real well. I mean, there'll be times where I'll just be sitting there and I'll say, I'm so glad I have you.
The doctor was very adamant about the fact that he said, Jim, you got to go back and thank him, because he said that's the only reason they're alive is because they did CPR on you. And they did it correctly.
I don't think that I've ever realized how important it was until I actually had to see it performed on my daughter.
I never thought that using my hands would save my daughter's life. I caught her with these hands when she came out, and then I pumped air through her body with compressions 2.5 years later.
Every year, over 300,000 people in the U.S. alone suffer from sudden cardiac arrest. Prompt CPR increases the chance of survival. And when you learn CPR, you're making yourself a potential lifeline and offering strangers, co-workers, and family members a hope of life.
I guess thanks is just not enough. Never did find the right words really to tell them that.